What's up, y'all? It's Kevin with Quality Lawn Care. This video is about how much money you can make in the lawn care business. All right, well, first off, what I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna talk about what everybody else talks about when they put this type of video together. They usually tell you can make millions all the way down to to low ballers what they make, and that's obvious. But what I like to say is what you make in this business all comes down to what do you make per hour. You only got 24 hours in a day, so it's all going to come down to what are you capable of getting per hour. To be able to make millions of dollars in the lawn care business, that means that you would have to somehow create your business to be able to make, let's just say, if it's a 8-month season, you would have to divide $1 million divided by however many hours that you're gonna be working in 8 months. So, I mean, just off the top of the head, an estimate, let's just say that's, I don't know, let's just say that's 1.2, well, $100,000 a month, plus, maybe 50,000, let's just say $150,000 a month. That's not the correct, but just for argument's sake, you would have to make $150,000 a month. You would have to break that down to weeks, and then break that down to days, and then to hours. So, can it be done? Yeah, it can be done, but you would have to put together a master plan to get it done. You would definitely have to have a lot of crews out there working those hours, because this business is not like other businesses where you could just run it, like an internet business where you could run it even while you sleep. It's not that type of business. You would have to have massive amount of crews out there, or at least be doing bigger landscaping jobs to get that done. And it can be done. I'm not saying that it can't be done. It definitely can be. But you got to put your mind to it and get it done to be able to make millions. And besides that, that's a goal that can be done. But for the person who's just getting into the business, maybe within the first 5 years, you definitely can get to, a few $100s a day easily. That's gonna come down to how much you marketing your area, different things like that. But if you could get to, let's just say, $60 an hour, not including drive time, and you working about 8 hours a day, well, let's say $60 an hour including drive time. So that would come down to maybe about, let's say, $50 an hour, and you working 8 hours a day. 8 times 50, you're making about $400 a day. That's really not bad for somebody in their first 5 years to be making, in my opinion. I'm able to pay my bills with that type of money, and still have a lot of money left over for the winter time to still be able to pay my bills if you keep your expenses low. Now, it's going to come down to how big are your expenses, because some people's expenses is so high that $400 a day would be nothing to them. So it just depends on your expenses, and like I said, you could get from, the kid not going door to door, knocking on people's doors with one lawnmower, no trimmer, no blower, just stick and move and make $100, or you could make $1 million with several crews out there doing big landscaping jobs, giving people quotes for $100,000 a month. It can be done. So you just got to have a vision for your business and what level you want to be at. What level are you comfortable at? Like me personally, I've been doing this 4 years now, and it's going on my 5th year. And I prefer to be solo. I mean, that's just me. My preference is to be solo and not have to worry about nobody else what they doing. I do have helpers, that might help me pass out flyers and maybe cut a few yards for me if I really get backed up. Maybe like I might have a little cousin come out with me for that day, or my son or something. My woman might give me a hand that day, but not really hiring people, firing people. I choose to keep my business small on purpose for right now, just because I just don't want the headache. Not because I think that I can't make my business into a passive income, because I know I can. I just prefer to have it small right now. Not to say that I couldn't become a millionaire doing something else. You might just prefer your business to be small because that's what you want to handle. So who's to say that maybe somebody else might want to make $1 million doing landscaping, but you might want to make $100,000 a year. You all right with that? But you might be able to take your $100,000 and invest it into other companies that you don't mind investing in, so you make money while you sleep. Some people just not willing to go out there and manage 100 lawn care workers, and that's nothing wrong with that. You could take your money invested in the stock market and make money while you sleep, or you could take your money invested in properties and flip properties and make $1 million a year. Just because you don't strive for that in this business, that don't mean you can't take this money and invest it in other companies that's more passive, so you could be wealthy. And then by the time you get done doing landscaping or lawn care, you well off. Because at the end of the day, we all self-employed. If we stop doing what we doing, the business stop, the income stop. So you definitely want to be investing in other businesses. If you're not trying to make this a business that can make you rich doing this, then I would definitely suggest you take this money and invest it in other things that can make you rich, or make you at least wealthy enough to pay your bills once you stop cutting grass. On that note, I'm gonna wrap it up because I feel like I hit the point right there. So if this video helped you, like this video so other people can find it. Subscribe to my channel, Quality Lawn Care, if you want to see more commentary videos like this. Yeah, get wealthy.